he kind of can pick and choose his opponents. He's making a lot of money. He's doing great by marketing and, like I say, himself as well. So right now, man, he has the world at his hands right now.
This is Jonathan Agger, 5th Pro Boxing Fans, joined by former world champion Andre Berto. It's fight week. You are returning against Robert Guerrero this Saturday in a rematch. 5 years on, am I right in saying?
Yeah, I think it's been about 5 years, right? Yeah, 5 years since I've been hanging out, chilling, working on our businesses, taking care of the family, having kids, and yeah, we're back at it.
I've just seen you working out probably for the last 3-4 hours straight. I mean, is this what you always do on fight week?
No, I don't always do it, but I'm here with Kay, and actually this is a light day, compared to what we've been doing the whole camp, man. So I'm looking forward to, like I said, my rest days these next few days, and then saving all the energy for fight time.
So obviously fans are going to be wondering how did this even happen? Just tell the fans, obviously it's the last Showtime card ever, but how did this come about?
Man, my manager Al Heyman, we've always had a very, very close relationship, and he's always been wanting me to get back in there to get at least one more like I wanted to, because the last time I was getting ready for my last fight, a week before the fight I had an injury. I tore my bicep, and I kind of just laid back, and right after that it was COVID, so it gave us a little bit more time just to chill, and just with more and more time, I really just laid back off of boxing. I had my kids too, and didn't really think too much about it, but like I said, like Al Heyman, he always knows that I've always wanted to get back at least everybody that I took an L from. We did it with Ortiz. Of course, Floyd retired. Sean Porter retired, and just luckily, Robert Guerrero, kept calling, their phone and wanted to fight. And he felt that was a perfect match. And for me, it was something that made sense. For me, of course, it didn't make sense to me to, try to jump back in there now, at 40 years old, to try to, fight any of these young killers right now. And I've already had, a great 20-year career. But, this is a fight I've always wanted to get back.
So what's the difference between the Andre Berto of 5 years ago to the one we're going to see on Saturday night? Man,
hungry, and I definitely, I came in a lot fresher, just spending a lot of that time off, a lot more focused, a lot more, dedicated, and, just more of a man. I think the last time we fought, we fought probably 10 years ago. I was just young and of course just going through a lot at the time during camp, and of course coming off my first loss to Victor Ortiz, so my life was like a whirlwind at the time, so my camp was shit and I wasn't focused like I was supposed to at all that fight, and like same thing with Ortiz, man. I wanted to try to make it right, and this time we're coming to make it right.
And like now, obviously, you are 40. How does the training differ? Is it? I mean, it seems as intense, but do you have to have more rest days or? No, actually, with me, man. I'm an intense guy. I'm an intense person, man, and I wanted to come out here and train with Kay because I knew he had a gym full of, just young killers. Like all my sparring partners this camp were, 20, 21 years old. I literally turned pro, when they were born. You know what I'm saying? But these are just young, like young Olympians and just young pros at 10-0, 15-0. And I just want to just keep that young energy around me, man. And for them to push me, even though they look up to me, because I'm somebody that they've always watched. But I definitely, looked on to them as well, just to push me as well, to keep that pace the whole camp. That's what some of the coaches and fighters have been telling me today. Like having someone like you in camp who's been there and done it is really helpful to them. So whatever happens on Saturday night, do you plan on like continuing in the gym and things like that?
We don't know, man. We don't know, man. Our focus right now is on Saturday night for sure. We don't know what's going to happen afterwards. And right now I'm looking on to put on a dominant performance, man. I look good, I feel good, and I can't wait to try to make it all transfer Saturday night.
And how do you picture the fight going in your mind?
Like I said, it's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while, but I still have all the explosiveness, still have all the speed. Like I said, I'm very athletic still, and hopefully, ends in a stoppage.
And just a couple of other things. What did you think of Devin Haney's win over Regis Prograis on Saturday night?
Devin. I think Devin definitely went up another level, man. Like I said, I've known Devin since he's been a kid, and fight after fight, and year after year, I just seen him get better. And right now, I think he's walking into his young prime, because he's still young. He's 25 years old, which is crazy. He's in a position right now in boxing that is very unusual for young guys, for young fighters right now. He's heavy, he's dominant right now. He kind of can pick and choose his opponents. He's making a lot of money. He's doing great by marketing, and like I say, himself as well. So right now, man, he has the world at his hands right now.
Have you sparred him before?
Nah, I never sparred him.
How do you think he does with, the other guys, Tanks, Teofimo, some big fights out there?
Yeah, man, I mean, those are the fights to see. The fight with Teofimo will be a great one. Fight with Tank will be a great one. A fight with, Shakur Stevenson's, another great one. So he has a lot of just great fights ahead of him, man. Ryan Garcia, he has a lot of great options, 35, 40. And, of course, I've been hearing about 47, too. He has, like I say, tons of great guys there, too. So he's going to have a lot of competition.
I know you're cool with Terrence as well as Devin, but, that's the fight that is also being talked about. How do you break that down?
Yeah, I doubt that happens, but you're talking about a guy like Terrence, man, has a ton of experience, fast, strong, very tricky. Right now, I think, for Devin right now, he should continue, moving through the division at 140, trying to dominate, trying to, collect more belts, before he wants to try to, go up, try to take on like a Terrence, anybody like that.
And then just lastly, February 17th, Fury against Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. How do you see that fight go?
Of course, as of right now, I still see that. I still see Fury as the most dominant, heavyweight out there right now. Even though, his fight with Francis was kind of so-so, but I think when he gets in real fight focus, he's gonna go in there and handle his business. So I think he beats Usyk.
All right. Andre, appreciate your time. Obviously, you're heading out to Minnesota this week for this big fight. Do you want to send a final message to your fans and those that are tuning in and looking forward to your return? Yeah, man, everybody continue to support me, continue following me on all my social platforms, at Andre Berto and everything, Instagram, Twitter, and all that good stuff. And everybody's tuning in, man. December 16th is going to be a good one. Good luck on Saturday, Andre. Cheers.